It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Koundé, Rabiot, Chouameni, aim forwards. Very nicely done. Hernandez. Olise! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nice control. Bernardo Silva! And that was very necessary. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a brilliant interception. Diogo Dalot. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a deft little ball. It's a goal kick. Chouameni, Upamecano, gently done. Chouameni, Dembele. And here's Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nice looking ball. That's going to go a long way. Moved on forwards. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Upamecano looks to the other side. Koundé. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Mendes can get it clear. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olise goes short. That's good play. It's a decent chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. Nicely shaped cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nuno Mendes. Chouameni. Cherki. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Rabiot. Olise. Caresses it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Sticks it away! France are back on level terms. Look back on that goal.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the goal, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Mendes. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Saliba. Cherki. Rabiot forwards and with intent.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vitinha with the short one. Diogo Dalot. João Neves. Great position here. And he welcomes it in. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha puts... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bernardo Silva. That looks a good cross. Deftly away. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Upamecano. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Cherki. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. Lobbed in behind. Now this could be a chance. Cherki. Out to the right. That has been knocked clear. And here's Elise. And a chance! Oh, significant reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. Rabiot. Well, that's well seen too. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Oh, great chance for a shot! Vitinha plays it short. He can get that clear. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Out towards the flank. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise. That is a great pick out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Rabiot cuts out the pass. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Dembele. João Neves, aim forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Koundé gets it away. That'll be a throw. What a throw in. Olise. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Saliba chooses to go cross-field, and it's Dembele. João Neves. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vitinha can get it clear. Corner then. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, gently done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rabiot. Rabiot going full tilt down the right-hand side. Well played, important challenge that. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot is onto it in a flash. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Keeper's got good distance on that. Olise. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. That's a super give and go. Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherki. He can run onto that.
Well, that's poorly judged. 0 targets in the box, 0 likelihood of a conversion.
Diogo Dalot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Dembele. Dembele. And that's aimed into the middle. Ruben Dias gets it away. Here comes another cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And here's Olise. Oh, good spread. Koundé picks it up now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki played towards the other side. And here's Dembele. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That'll be a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Diogo Dalot.
Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. Can he stop it going out? And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Played it again. That has been knocked clear. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes with the cross. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Diogo... Shot a goal! Hernandez. Mbappe. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. And it's Dembele. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Only partially clear. Oh, he's in! Bernardo Silva. Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Now it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Here's Olise! They've scored!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Olise really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cherki. Olise. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Olise spread out to the left. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bernardo Silva, gently done. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank, and it's Dembele. Showing good feet. Chouameni. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vitinha with the short one. And it's Dalot. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise goes short. Now it's Olise. Shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Olise brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cherki. Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And Mbappe! Portugal have reclaimed it. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Saliba looks to the other side. Hernandez. Dembele. Cherki. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He came in hard, very hard. And there's the end of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are back on the way.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dembele, and the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Mendes getting this one clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki, played out wide. Hernandez, and here's Dembele, played in with purpose. Cherki, it's Rabiot! Level again! What a match we have! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vega. Ruben Dias, shifted upfield. Tchouaméni, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cherki. Hernandez. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Proves too strong. Dembele. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Cherky. Vega, aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Looking to break at pace. And it's Dallo. Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. Bruno Fernandes. Back when it goes. No, clearance is short. Out to the left it goes. Chouameni. Upamecano. Rabiot. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Olise looks to get on the end of this. Rabiot. Diogo Dallo makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back to the goalkeeper. Saliba. Chouameni played up towards the front line. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Olise! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Dallo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni played out to the left flank. And it's played forward. Mbappe, he's found the way through, and he has been fouled there, and he has shown him a yellow card. Top draw. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Vega aim forwards. João Neves. Diogo Dalot. And here's Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. João Neves. Pedro shapes to shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. Pedro Neto. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! More pressure on the opposition goal. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, another save. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Diogo Dalot. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And it's Dalot. Oh, that's nice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he comes up trumps again. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through. Dembele. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Mbappe! And here's Dembele. João Neves wins the duel this time.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Cherki!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Diogo Dalot. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Nuno Mendes. It's really well cleared. That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Hernandez. Cherki. Koundé, Cherki, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Thinks one through. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Tchouaméni have it back and can go again. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. He's in! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Danger averted for now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. That is lovely. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nuno Mendes. He has found the way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Upamecano. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Cherki. And it goes cross-field. Hernandez. Koundé. Rabiot. And here's the chance to counter. Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Koundé. Just about up to 75 minutes. Chouameni. Koundé. Rabiot. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's come loose. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Olise. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Olise plays it short. Lofted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Koundé attempts a clearance. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, played right into his path. Cristiano shoots! Chance again? No. Succumbs to the pressure. it's Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Spread out to the left. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Elise. Ronaldo can get it clear. Throw it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Elise. Balls out once more. Hit into the middle. Well, that was asking just too much of him. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Ruben Dias. And here's Mbappe. What's them? And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, sweet feet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Calmly anticipates. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's lofted through here. Portugal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cherki. Well, they can break here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's on his way! Same again, same outcome. Vitinha goes short. Herring after the ball here. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. And that has been clubbed away. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
They've played it short. Upamecano. Chouameni shifted upfield. Araujo cuts it out. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And he's heaved it away. And here's Bernardo Silva. finds a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And it's Koundé. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries to get it clear. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Just 5 minutes left. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. You really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Clearly not happy with that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Digne gets good distance on it. And a play for a throw. Nuno Mendes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Chance! And the keeper's there to save. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Neves, gently done. Chance! Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Saliba chooses to go cross-field, and it's Digne. And here's Dembele.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
I think we're just about done here. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Excellent chance. Olise! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Elise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Olise with the short one. Looking to go deep. Dembele shot, surely! Vega trying to keep this in. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that's neat. Vega. That has been cut short. Clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Conte. Gusto. Saliba. Gusto. Aim forwards. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Doué. That's tidy. That is Conte. Digne. Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. So that's it. It is all over. France have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry.